badder than. Anyway we see them, we a bang pan another one. Boss up. Any boy this ballot on them in a bad man, you know where vibes can done.
Joined by Coach Stan Van Gundy and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce is our reporter. Here we go.
And after dropping the last one against this team, they're looking for payback. They certainly don't want to get swept.
No, you never want to lose both games of a season series. They should have plenty of motivation to win this one tonight.
Well, Grant, if you talk about consistent top-level scores, Devin Booker is near the top of that list.
Yeah, and going back to the 17-18 season, Devin has averaged at least 25 points every year. Book can create his own shot and finish. It's hard finding guys who can do both.
Now here's Cunningham. Three-pointer off the mark. Fox outside. Here's Iguodala. Pass to Fox. 6 on the shot clock. 11 feet out. And he gets the bucket.
Such an unpredictable player. Fox enjoys toying with defenders and bullying them in pick and rolls.
Now Ivy. Back to Cunningham. The Pistons need to get one up quick. And they turn it over. Shot clock violation as the buzzer sounds.
Get the ball.
A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, J.B. Bickerstaff had a few moments to share with me. Talking with him about De'Aaron Fox, I asked Coach what he wanted his guys to do against him, and Coach said to not give him room to run. De'Aaron is dangerous when he's attacking lanes and leaking out in transition, so we need to limit those opportunities. So it sounds like they're aiming to slow the pace down. We'll see if it works for them.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Here's Booker. And Booker with the jam.
You love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Here's Cunningham. Driving in. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
Finally, a make for this team. Hopefully it gives them a little confidence.
Yeah, you know, sometimes all it takes is that first bucket to get a team into a groove.
Booker can't get it to go.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
A nice shot by Ivy.
Just finding room to go to work inside. Ivy really relies on his physical abilities to get a close-range shot.
Here's Booker. Oh, nice fake, but the layup's off the mark. And Devin Booker is already one of the greatest players in Suns history, Grant.
Well, you could argue that Steve Nash still ranks ahead of him. He did win 2 MVPs with the Suns. But when it's all said and done, I think Booker will be regarded as the best.
And J.B. Bickerstaff decides to call timeout. He wants to review the game plan. Both teams will make substitutions. Pistons trail by 7. Pass to Duren. Back to Ivy. Floats one up. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. The Pistons have had quite a few high lottery picks of late, Stan. However, they haven't had much success yet.
Well, Brian, you know, sometimes it takes a lot of time. Some teams will come together quicker. Some players and some teams need more time to develop. Detroit's just got to keep adding to what they have and continuing to develop the players that are already in their system.
And a great fan base in Detroit, starving for victories. Pure from three-point range.
And Cunningham there, able to shoot with his feet set. That's one he knows he can hit.
Stolen by Ivy. On the wing, Thompson. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Drives to the hoop. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
The athleticism of Thompson showing up right there. I mean, just explosive off the bounce.
The kick to Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
And when Durant is clear for takeoff, no hesitation.
And it's out of bounds. The Pistons able to retain possession here.
Well, a risky pass there. And if you ask me, they're lucky that the defense didn't steal that one.
And the Pistons with possession here. Trailing by 5. There's Cunningham with a 3.
And even though it's still early, they have got to get more aggressive out there.
And here's Ivy from the arc. Fires in the triple. Ivy's got 7 points in the game.
Look at the IQ. Such a smart play for a young player. Ivy executed the pick perfectly.
Fox with the ball. Picked up by Cunningham. Back to Fox. Bridges outside. On the wing, Durant. Durant draws the double. 2 on the clock. For 3, Allen. Holland with a rebound. Releases. And Durant with the block.
And for all the attention his offense gets, never question Durant's ability at the defensive end. Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
When you look at the career of Kevin Durant, he's had an amazing list of teammates, Grant.
Yeah, that's true, B.A. And it started with Westbrook and Harden. Then he had Steph, Clay, and Dre, Kyrie, and then Booker and Beal. That is quite the list.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. Phoenix making a switch here. And both free throws good for Durant.
It can help a big man's game to hit those free throws. It keeps the defense from getting too aggressive.
Cunningham outside. On the wing, Thompson. The Suns clear it.
Come on, you can't be doing that. I know these guys want to put on a show, but you can't pass up scoring opportunities.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Pistons trail by 4. Ivy outside. Three-pointer. He can't get that one to fall. Well, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No shortage of offense. The
14. The Suns. 18.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what stands out to you from the Suns in this one?
They're looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Yeah, and that's helped them get the lead. But we'll have to see if they can sustain this offensive output.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Suns are going for it. All-star guard Devin Booker said everybody here is on the same page. We're in win-now mode. We want excellence. We know it's not going to be easy, but when you give up that much, we're trying to win this year and years to come. Brian, this front office has been aggressive.
They are all in, Allie. Thank you. And it's in there. Stan, you've coached some great defensive anchors in your time. Who do you view as the best in the game today?
Well, Brian, you probably have to start with Rudy Gobert, but we've got guys like Brook Lopez, Jaren Jackson, Anthony Davis, and then we've got two young ones coming up that could be as good as we've seen in Wemby and Chet Holmgren.
Oh, power it down, Devin.
Here's Thompson. The rebound by Bridges. Phoenix leading by 4. Here's Booker. Allen outside. Pass to Bridges. Here's Garuba. Inside. Outside for Booker. Stolen by Schroeder. Fast break. Here we go. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It goes on Grayson Allen.
Well, in terms of pure talent, Ausar Thompson has loads of it. I don't know if he has a ceiling.
So both teams changing it up here. All right, Grant, I have to ask you, has there ever been a more intimidating team than the old bad boy Pistons?
Well, they weren't fancy, but they played hard and they played physical basketball. Every team that faced those Detroit teams knew they were in for a battle.
Pass to Booker. Tries again. In deep. Booker gets it to go.
He's been reliable from the floor, and that's reflected on the scoreboard.
Sasser outside. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it. And the Suns making a change here.
Substitution on the floor.
And here in the second quarter of action, just a hair under 2.5 minutes played. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
3-pointer, Fox. Second shot opportunity. And that's good for 2. Fox has got his second basket.
And you have to appreciate the heart they've shown on the offensive boards this quarter.
Pass to Duren. Back to Cunningham. Clock at 6. Duren, the screen. 3-pointer. Oh, the range of Cunningham.
Cunningham is so skilled working the pick and roll. That time the play was for himself to score.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
There's the drive. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Pass to Hardaway. Cunningham outside. Launches it from deep. And it's Phoenix with a rebound.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Fox on the take.
A 6'3" point guard, Fox has solid size at the 1, and it really helps him out inside.
There's Cunningham with a 3. Cunningham can't get that one to fall. The Suns lead by 9. And he drives in, shrugs off the contact, and dunks it home. He'll go to the line.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Both teams deciding to change it up. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, they've set the tone early with their pace. So important to capitalize on transition opportunities, and it keeps the defense off balance.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on. And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
Yeah, they've done a better job executing offensively, moving the ball and creating high percentage looks.
Pass to Allen. And it's off from 3-point range.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
And it's 6'10". Jalen Duren is an incredible athlete for his size.
Yeah, he's got a lot of bounce, which helps him as a rim protector, rebounder, and lob threat. Plus, he's got quick feet, and he's able to guard smaller guys on the perimeter.
Now Cunningham. Give him 8 points now. Duren the screen. And here's Ivy from the arc. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Pass to Iguodaro. For three, Allen drains the triple. Allen's got his second basket on the night.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
Thompson. Ivy outside. It's picked off. 3-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. There's the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Holland.
Substitution for the Suns. Uzma Garuba.
Here's Durant.
Devin Booker.
From the high post. Can't hit. 1 for 2 now. And up the court come the Pistons on the break.
Yeah, that's good work by Thompson to get ahead of the pack and finish the break.
Outside Durant. Fires for three. Out of bounds. It'll go to the Pistons.
Basketball. Suns substitution. Number 8.
And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for the Pistons. 8-point game. Ivy outside. Lets it go from deep. It's hauled in by the Suns. Pass to Fox. Shots blocked.
Anytime you put the ball up near Duren, there's a chance it ends up back in your face.
Booker for three. Duren with the rebound. And here's Ivy from the arc. Hits a three-pointer. Ivy's got 16 points now.
And with the talent and the competitiveness that Ivy has, we're going to see a lot of nights like this in his NBA career. It's just a matter of how many.
Takes a big high bounce and goes in. And the Suns lead by 7.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, De'Aaron Fox, the inaugural 2023 Clutch Player of the Year, he said, quote, "You can't be afraid to fail. Obviously, you're not going to make every shot, but my team puts me in position to succeed, so the least I can do is have confidence in myself to take good shots." Brian?
Allie, thanks. You know, he's become a star. Thompson, no good on the free throw. And Stan, the league questioning the use of load management. I know you've wondered if it can even hurt conditioning.
There's no question, Brian. Look, since the age of load management has come into the NBA, injuries are up. not down. I think players have been deconditioned, and that's even before you get into the need of guys playing together more to gain a rhythm and an on-court chemistry. You know, like actually playing basketball together.
A novel idea. For three, Booker. Pollard with a rebound. Pistons trail by 8. Pass to Ivy. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Ivy's got 18.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And so it looks like the Suns will retain possession here.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
Yeah, deflections are a stat that a lot of teams track, disrupting the offense's rhythm and flow.
6 to shoot. For 3, Allen. They're in with a rebound. And it's been tough going for their half-court offense.
Yeah, this defense is in their heads, anticipating their every move.
On the wing, Thompson. And it was still over the rim. Offensive basket interference. The Suns lead by 6. And, Coach, how about the Thompson twins making their impact felt in the 2023 draft?
Yeah, Brian, we've seen twins in the NBA before, albeit not very often. But these two made history that draft day, becoming the first pair of twins to be selected in the top 5 of the same draft.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
Oh, rocketing off the floor. Ivy using all of his athletic ability on the jam.
And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That's his 3rd foul so far. Here's Fox. Outside for Booker. Back to Fox. Tries to break his ice. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Thompson scanning the floor. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. They've led by as many as 11. Here's Booker. And there's the drive. Yes! And a nice assist from Fox. Booker's got 19 points. Pass to Thompson. The floater. With the floater.
Well, Johnson is never one to take a play off, and his hustle let him be in position for that block.
All right, well, a look at how the hustle game has been going for Phoenix.
Well, they're shot blocking. The defensive effort level has been great. You got to love that intensity.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
So both teams making some changes here. And so it's Cunningham with it. He brings it up for Detroit. Trailing by 10. Fires the 3. Buries it from 3. Cunningham's got 11 points.
Wow, Cunningham dialing it out from three-point range.
And he's been an ideal teammate tonight. He's really creating plenty of looks with his passing.
Yeah, when there's been an open man, he's found him. You love to see a guy dishing it like this.
Here's Thompson. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And it's going to go on Devin Booker.
I love how ferocious Thompson is. He embraces getting fouled like this.
And the timeout called by Mike Budenholzer. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. He hits the second from the line. Phoenix leading by 8. Here's Fox. Oh! Fox with the flush off the drive.
Showing off the major hops. Wow! Look at Fox. Get up and finish with some power.
And here's Cunningham outside. That's good. And now he's 5 for 11 in this one.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Here's Iguodaro. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from inside.
Ivy outside. From behind the arc. The Suns clear it.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Nice shot by Durant.
On the catch and shoot, Durant is so effective. You have to run him off his shot.
Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Oh, and Fox with the block. And they get it back. Got hacked and still got it to go.
It's interesting. They definitely had more three-point attempts in the first half. Not sure why they went away from it. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
The kick to Durant. Over Thompson. Easy money for KD inside.
And this is what you want to do when you've got a big lead. You must stay aggressive.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
He's got his first free throws of the night right here. Both free throws good from Cunningham.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Here's Durant. No good. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Phoenix up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Looking to run whenever they can.
58.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th quarter. Phoenix leading by 8 to the inside. Iguodaro. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. And the free throw, no good. And here's Ivy from the arc. Iguodaro grabs a miss. There's the triple. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Yeah, you expect tremendous effort from a scorer like Booker, but it's still impressive to see him delivering.
Pass to Holland. Now Cunningham. Shot clock at 6. Ooh, difficult shot for Cunningham in tight.
Yeah, it looks like he hit the reset button at halftime. Not sure if it was a mechanical issue, but he's looked much more confident offensively.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now. All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer was going over with his team. And they told the team, let's keep doing what we're doing. We're up. Do not forget that. They told their team to just relax, to have fun, and to finish this one out. We'll see if they do, guys.
And Allie, thank you for that. Oh, and the jam by Thompson.
He's making it look easy. Thompson with great body control off the contact. Can you even believe this is the same guy? What a difference here in the second half.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The rebound by Bridges.
Yeah, there's no reason for the defense to get out on him right now. Just let him keep taking that shot until he shows them he's going to knock it down.
And growing up in California, Stan, when did you first fall in love with the game of basketball?
Well, Brian, my dad coached for a long time, and I just remember going to his practices and going to his games. I can't remember a time where I didn't love the game.
Here's Iguodaro. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And that one misses. And the Pistons will go for a different look here. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. Pistons trail up by 14. Cunningham looking it over. Jacks up a 3. And again, the Pistons missing.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall. A rare turnover for them tonight. They've protected the ball, and they're trying to protect this lead. And great job to establish position and square up.
And Mike Budenholzer decides to call a timeout. He's looking to make some very important adjustments here. The Pistons on offense. It's a 14-point game. The Suns clear it.
And that's one he wants back, just wide open, but not able to connect that time.
Shot on the wing. Sinks it again. That's his 7th made field goal in 11 tries.
Hey, whatever coach told him during the break is beginning to pay off.
Again, the miss by the Pistons. The Suns lead by 16. Booker goes in. Throws it down, and the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's going to be on Jaden Ivey. That free throw good from Booker.
Yeah, known as one of the game's most talented scorers, Booker is locked in on wanting to compete for championships.
And here's Ivey from the arc. Iguodala grabs a miss.
The other team just looks more in sync and is riding the momentum.
Their body language does not look good right now. They're deflated and unable to stop this run.
They're really dictating the tempo on both ends of the court. You love it.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
It's been an outstanding performance for them in just about every area.
Yeah, and to do it on the road, it shows how well prepared this team was coming into this contest.
Man, they've been careless with the ball tonight.
Yeah, it's a lack of focus and a lack of discipline. They're better than this.
Thompson outside. A shot to stop the run. And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Well, you look at the so-called super teams that have been assembled in recent years. A lot of cautionary tales.
Yeah, I mean, teams giving up their draft picks for the better part of a decade to bring in a star. It can get ugly really fast if things don't work out.
Taking 2 shots.
That one's off. And he sinks the second. Fires from deep. Iguodala grabs a miss.
Might be time for a little different approach. His shot hasn't been falling here in the second half.
Fox, that's good. Fox has got 4 points now in the quarter.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
And here's Thompson for 3. Thompson with another miss.
I know he's on a cold streak, but he can't let that get in his head.
Yeah, they might want to draw something up here to get him something at the rim or get him to the free throw line. Sometimes that's all it takes to snap a cold streak.
Count that bucket. Fox has got 10 points here in the second half.
Smart play by Fox. If you can't find penetration, take what you can get. And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And with this performance, they'll have claimed their 8th win of the year.
And this team really wanted to at least split this season series. Flying high, Asar Thompson. I wish I still had hops like that.
And there's the call on Jalen Duren. That's his third foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the line for 2. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. And so Cunningham will bring it up for the Detroit Pistons. Holland for 3. Iguodaro grabs a miss. .41 seconds left in the fourth. Left side Durant. 6 on the shot clock. To the paint. Here's Booker. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. We've got 22 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Now here's Ivy. Pass to Cunningham. And the call will be against Cade Cunningham. That'll get him his fourth foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
For 3, Durant. No good. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win to walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance.
Then I guess we wasn't a match. Me and my dogs all made a pack. If we don't get it, we can't come back. And every time we came back, that's a